A twisted story of an affair and murder, all hidden in a barrel that might never have been opened. What secrets did it hide? On September 2, 1999, a man named Ronald Cohen had just sold his house in Long Island to Hamid Tafagodi, who requested to have the property cleared of debris before he moved in. The sanitation department that picked up items left a 55-gallon drum, as its 345-pound weight was too heavy for them to move. Cohen decided to open the barrel out of curiosity and was surprised to see what looked like a human hand and a woman's shoe inside.
I thought it was a body that was in the barrel, but was just total disbelief.
An autopsy revealed that the body in the barrel was a petite woman with black hair. Further investigation showed that she was pregnant with a baby boy that was nearly full term. The woman suffered blunt force trauma to the head, and the medical examiner reported finding 10 lacerations to the back of the head and multiple fractures to the skull, according to forensic files. The autopsy also determined that the woman was Hispanic and was between the ages of 20 and 30 at the time of her death. The unique dental procedure on her teeth led the examiner to believe that she was from a South American country. Detectives traced the origin of the barrel, and they confirmed that it came from Melrose Plastics, a company in Manhattan that specialized in artificial flowers in the 1960s, according to the New York Daily News. And it explained the presence of the plastic stem inside the barrel. The address book and a note found inside the barrel were damaged, but fortunately, forensic technicians were able to find a way to see the writing via a video spectral comparator, according to CBS News. The note read, "Don't be mad, I told the truth." The name Marroquin was also written on the address book, along with an immigrant visa number. The number led detectives to the name Reyna Marroquin. Another name on the address book, Katie Andrade, was also found. Detectives questioned Katie Andrade about Reyna Marroquin. She said they were best friends, but she had no idea what happened to her. Marroquin had just disappeared. Andrade also stated that she feared her friend was met with foul play, according to forensic files. Reyna Angelica Marroquin was born in El Salvador in 1941. She immigrated to the U.S. in 1966 to seek a better life after the end of her marriage. She took English classes, which is where she met Andrade. Marroquin was able to secure a job at the factory of Melrose Plastics, painting artificial flowers. According to Andrade, Marroquin was a sweet girl who had dreams of making it in the fashion industry, and she studied fashion at the High School of Fashion Industries. Andrade said of her friend,
"Got a very nice disposition, and always willing to, trying to help someone. She was a very happy person."
Marroquin was ecstatic about chasing her dreams in the U.S. and was fascinated by the culture. She regularly sent letters to her family in El Salvador and updated them about her life. But the letters stopped coming in 1969. Katie Andrade was able to provide pertinent information about Reyna Marroquin that gave detectives a clearer picture of what happened to her. In the months leading to her disappearance, Andrade said that Marroquin had been acting strange, according to Medium. When she asked Marroquin what was wrong, she confided in her that she was pregnant, but she wouldn't name the father of a child. The only information Marroquin provided was that her boyfriend was married and had 3 children. She told Andrade that her boyfriend rented an apartment for her in New Jersey after learning that she was pregnant. Marroquin said that the man was willing to leave his wife and have a family with her, and that he took very good care of her during her pregnancy. According to the New York Post, Reyna Marroquin called Katie Andrade in a panic one day and told her that she did something terribly wrong. She called her boyfriend's wife and told her about the affair, as well as the upcoming birth of their child. Marroquin told Andrade that she feared the father of her baby was going to kill her. Andrade headed to Marroquin's apartment to check on her friend, but when she got there, the door was unlocked and Marroquin was nowhere to be found. After 3 hours of waiting to see if she would return, Andrade went to the police station to report her friend missing. Andrade told forensic files that the police seemed to brush off her report. They said that Marroquin might have just left with her boyfriend and to come back the following week if she was still missing. She was also told that she couldn't file a report as she wasn't a relative of Marroquin. It wasn't until decades later that she learned what happened to her friend. As more details emerged, detectives were able to piece together the puzzle. Through interviews and investigation, they were able to determine the identity of Reyna Marroquin's boyfriend, Howard Elkins. Elkins was a co-owner of Melrose Plastics, and he was also the original owner of the house where the barrel containing Marroquin's remains was found, according to the Sun Sentinel. Detectives located 70-year-old Elkins in Florida and questioned him about Marroquin. He denied knowing her and told authorities that he had no idea about the drum found in his former home. He refused to give a DNA sample, and detectives told him they would be back with a court order.
I'm going to come back here and arrest you for murder and put you in jail for the rest of your life. He nodded his head, and he opened the door and asked us to leave.
The following day, detectives were alerted that Elkins was found dead of a shotgun wound to the head. He died by suicide, and although he wasn't charged before his death, authorities concluded that the act was an admission of guilt. Investigators believe that Elkins killed Marroquin in a fit of rage after she revealed their affair to his wife. DNA was acquired from Elkins' body, and it confirmed that he was the father of Marroquin's unborn child. According to Medium, Marroquin's body was flown back to El Salvador for a proper burial. Her 95-year-old mother buried her before she passed away just a month later.